So it's day two. Still here at the airport hotel. Just had some breakfast and thought I would comment on it. It's actually really tasty. I had a traditional Japanese style breakfast. This sort of rice gruel. I don't know the exact name for it. Unfortunately, none of the wait staff could speak English. So I was pretty much just pointing, yes, I want that. Uh, and it was pretty good. Kind of, it tasted a lot like a cross between oatmeal with kind of a rice flavor with a little bit of a salty soy sauce type thing. It was pretty good though. Served hot. It had a bunch of little accoutrements, which I'm guessing were actually stuff I was supposed to put in the rice gruel because they were really potent flavors. Um, Probably had a couple people laugh at me for eating one or two things just straight, but those were all right. Interesting thing, they actually had this kind of egg drop thing. They put it into this sort of sweet sauce, um, but it was cold, and the egg was only the white part was actually cooked. So it was this very very liquidy thing, and it's something that it took me a little bit to get used to it, kind of like sushi. Just the texture and the fact that it was a cold egg took a little bit for my mouth and brain to say, okay, this is edible. But actually, the flavor was really excellent. Add to that some nice Japanese tea, and it was actually a really good breakfast. The funny part actually was that this place also served American style breakfast, which was eggs and bacon, fruit, and uh, a little pastry type thing. And actually, I saw a lot of Japanese people eating the American breakfast, and of course, there I am, the only American in the entire restaurant eating the Japanese breakfast. So that was kind of funny in and of itself. And I actually watched a group of women sit down and start eating, and of course, they had American style breakfast. And just like when Americans like to go to Japan, we like or go to eat Japanese food. The purists like to eat Japanese food with chopsticks or hashi. And it was funny because they were actually eating their American breakfast with forks and knives. And I think I actually got a little bit of a taste of what Japanese see when they see Americans start using chopsticks for the first time, even if they're used to using them, because you could just see how awkward it was for them to hold a knife and a fork and to cut food and eat it that way. It was actually quite entertaining, but of course knives and forks are a little bit easier to get used to than hashi. Uh, so anyway, that's beginning of day two here in Japan. So hope you all are enjoying this video blog, and I'll see you all later.